Hello, lurkers. When people start getting in here, I'll give you an update on court. I'm back, you guys. When more people start coming in, I'll give you guys an update on what I found out today in court. That's okay, dear. Hi, Jen. Hey, Tammy, could you text Jen and tell her I'm live, please? If you've got her phone number or call her. Because I'm about ready to give an update. More people get in here. So I don't have to keep saying the same thing over and over again. All right. Just bear with me, guys. Thank you. I'm waiting for a little more people to get in here, Tammy, before I start, so I don't have to keep repeating so people don't. Hey, Jen. Like telling Tammy, I'm going to wait until a few more people get in here so that I can say it all at once, so that people aren't hearing the same thing over and over again. Alrighty. I'll wait. Hey, Rose Garden. All right. Thanks, Tammy. I'm waiting for a little more people to come in. Hey, Clash. You didn't miss nothing. I'm waiting to tell them all. I'm waiting to tell everybody at once, so I don't have to keep repeating myself, so people get the gist of it all at once. I haven't even begun. I've been waiting for a few more. So as of now, I haven't said a thing yet. I guess I could go ahead and begin, and whoever comes in after, I'll fill them in. Well, as you all know, Jim had a court date this morning. Well, this afternoon, rather. It was at the county jail. They have their own jailhouse. They have their own courtroom at the jail. Okay, Clash. They have their own courtroom at the jail. It is an actual courtroom, but you, as the public, sit behind a bulletproof glass so you can see your loved ones in front of the judge. It's not a TV screen like I first thought, because they didn't fully explain that to me when I asked them about when court was and where court was. It was an actual courtroom so that they can save taxpayers money, so that they don't have to transport the prisoners to the city or county court. They just hold it right there. And what I found out today from the magistrate, as the magistrate put a not guilty plea in for Jim on Jim's behalf, and that right now he cannot be bonded out. He has to wait until after he goes to court in about 2 weeks. And then what they are going to do, he asked him if he could get a bond reduction. And the magistrate told him that he would get some kind of bond report and check that out. And when he goes to court, he can ask the judge that he appears in front of if he can get a bond reduction. And at that time, the judge will give the ultimate ruling if he can get a bond reduction or not. His bond is still $10,000, but they said since he's got the probation hold on him, he's not going to be able to bond out until the 19th. That's the soonest he can bond out. So his bail is still $1,000. Until the whole probation hold is lifted on the 19th, he can't bond out until then. They said that he only has the one charge of a Class B misdemeanor. So he's only in there on the one charge. So he's going to be in jail a while longer, guys. So I'm going to keep needing money for jail calls. He said that he's not going to, that the other judge will determine if he gets any more time in jail. And that he's not going to sentence him to no more time other than the time that the other judge sentences him. We don't know until his court date with the other actual judge. Thank you, Rode. The phone calls still need to keep coming because I'm his only communication on the outside. The jailers are not telling him anything, so I'm his only contact. And right now, I'm pretty good for a while. I've got $70 collected, and what they do is they charge a $3 hookup fee to talk to him, but the whole phone call is 15 minutes long, and it costs me $7.24 each time he calls. And we are allowed to talk 15 minutes. I need all the support I can get with the phone calls because you guys are helping me out with communication. If I lose communication with him, Both of us will deteriorate. So I need those donations, guys. Please, I'm begging you. So I can keep in contact with him. And they will be very much appreciated. I appreciate all the ones that have already donated. And so does he. And they also, a female sheriff's officer also told me if any of his friends want to call the county jail and find out what happened in court today, they are more than happy to answer what happened in court today. If you guys want to get clarification. And on the court date tomorrow, the judge said that there is no court date tomorrow. It was moved up for today. So I wanted to make that clear. There is no court date for tomorrow. So he only had the one court date, which was today. No, Canada, we have to wait until he goes in front of the judge, and that won't be for at least 2 weeks. Yeah, I know, Canada. I'm feeling right now like he's never going to get out on this. You're welcome, guys. They've been messing up with the notifications. I don't know the phone number, Canada, so I couldn't really tell you. You can Google it. It's the Elkhart County Sheriff's Department in Elkhart, Indiana, in the States. Google will tell you. Hey, Indy, did you hear all that was said so far? I know you was there for some of it. The county courthouse mystery. I mean, not the county courthouse, the county jail in Elkhart. So that they can call and inquire about him, what went on today. If you guys want to show him other support. They told us that we could call them and find out what happened for the ones that wasn't there that wanted to support him. I'm not exactly sure. It might be in South Bend, Indiana, Clash. Clash. He cannot bond out until the 19th. He can bond out on the 19th if we have the money to ensure. His court date is in 2 weeks, but he can bond out on the 19th if I come up with the money. The judge said that. They're just waiting for the probation hold to get over with. And on the 19th, he can. Okay, Indy, what the magistrate said was he cannot bond out right now. He's under bond, but he cannot bond out right now because of the probation hold. And that ends on the 19th. So he can bond out the 19th and after. He goes to court in about 2 weeks, the magistrate said. The magistrate put in a not guilty plea for him. And He said he wanted to get his own lawyer, but the judge said if he cannot retain his own lawyer while he's in there, that he will appoint him a public defender if he so chooses. And Jim told him he had backup proof that he was not under the influence, like the cops said. And the magistrate said, keep that evidence because you might need it. I think he has to see the city judge in order to get a bond reduction and get out. They won't let him bond out until he goes because of the probation hold. It's $1,000 for bond, April. They got him under a $10,000 bond for a Class B misdemeanor. Mystery. Not at the county court. It's at the jailhouse in Elkhart. They have their own jail. So they don't have to transport prisoners back and forth. So she said, call the county jail if you guys had any questions. And she would answer them. They would be glad to tell you what went on in court today. At the county jail. It's Elkhart County Jail. Hey guys, I just got off the phone with Jim. He's got a way for me to put some money on his books. Well, not his books. He's using somebody else's books. So he can get some commissary. He made a good friend in there that's willing to let him do that. Thank you, Mystery, for saying that. Jim just called me if anybody's in here. Give me a 1 if anybody's still in here. I'm sorry it took so long, guys. It was Jim on the phone. Nobody's still in here, guys? I'll go live later, guys. Take it easy. Love y'all.